Hey, it's Amy with Amy and Art Designs, and I'm here with my for my craft around the clock session, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. Come on in and say hi, and let me know where you're watching from. I'm gonna take this. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm just really glad you're here. We are going to be making some interchangeable signs today. And you may not be a gnome lover, but I'm going to show you how you can take some Velcro dots and make something really fun and interchangeable. And you can use this with so many different things, guys. I want you to think about like your little wood signs. I want you to think about little things that you put on your like if you have a tobacco basket or something that you put in, you can make those interchangeable and really simple, and you can get more with less, so to say. So you don't always have to glue it on. Sometimes you can just attach it on, and we're going to talk more about that. So come on in and say hi and let me know where you're watching from. If you're new here, make sure you let me know that too. And if you're watching on the replay, drop hashtag replay. So I'm super glad y'all are here. Let's go ahead and let me show you the gnomes. So these are a favorite. So cute. I have a YouTube video about how to put these together, guys. But they're a little interchangeable sign. Oh, hey, Anita. And what you can do is you can take the hat off and the hands off, and then you can do all different kinds of seasons. And I use Velcro dots. I'll talk about my system with Velcro dots in just a second. But so this is the example of, this is the girl gnome, and she has everyday, like this is what I call like your everyday farmhouse set. And then this is the boy gnome, and he's dressed in Valentine's right now. And again, like this just comes off, and then this comes off. And then you put this, just Velcro it back on, and they're just super cute, fun decor. All right. But today we're going to paint some St. Patrick's Day. We're going to talk about choosing St. Patrick's Day colors. Let me put these little guys. Look how cute they are. I'm not. Let's see. You never know which way to move things on camera. There we go. Okay. So would you guys rather do the girl or the boy? Because I'm not sure we'll have time to do both. If we do, we will, but I want to make sure we finish one if at all possible. So drop in the comments, boy or girl. And we'll get started. For your St. Patrick's Day colors, guys, I am thinking some fun. We've got red. Let's do engine red, maybe. Let's see, if we do the girl, we're going to need some red. And we're going to use some paint pens too. Okay, I am going to go with the boy, actually. Hey, Renee. So let me add my second camera. We're going to go like this. And I'm going to go like this. All right. So I wanted the mossy meadow. Okay. We're going to need some black. So one of the fun things about these smaller pieces, smaller sets, is one, they're quick. Two, you can use paint markers, which is a lot of fun. So how many of you guys have made an interchangeable sign? Let me know in the comments if you've ever made an interchangeable sign and what you've made. I'm going to put these here. We're going to have our black hat here. This goes there. This goes here. This is going to be gold. Maybe some white. And this is like a flesh color. I'll show you the color I used on his. I use Sun-Kissed Peach. You're going to want to use the same flesh color that you used on their nose because their nose doesn't come off. Hi, Denise. Welcome. So that is going to be black. But these little pieces are a lot of fun because you can do them pretty quickly. So I'm going to put this here and this here. So I like the forest green. I think I want to do his hat in a lighter green, my clover in the darker greens, these in a darker green, the hands in the peach, black, white, gold, and white. I think that's probably what we're going to do. So Anita said many years ago she made an interchangeable sign. It was a teddy bear sign. Yeah. And then every month she just could change out the pieces. And I love that because you're not making a whole new sign every month, right? That's what I love about the interchangeable signs. I have another interchangeable sign that is a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to start. This is called Mossy Meadow. It's just a fun lighter green for his hat so that we're not using all of the same green throughout. I'm going to use a makeup sponge. I'm going to cut it in half, guys, because a lot of times it's when you're using the makeup sponges that you don't have to wash out, right? It's a whole lot easier. I see how beautiful that color is. I just love this color. I don't want the paint lines to be covered with paint because I want this cool pattern to show through. So I'm going light on the paint. And when you're using this on a sign that's scored like this, okay, the less paint you use, it's better to use less paint and do a couple coats versus like a lot of paint and have it look really sloppy. It's just my personal opinion. So guys, it's the 4th. It's my first live of 2024. No, it's not. I did a live yesterday. It's my first crafting live. Yesterday we talked about organizational supplies. If you're here and you're watching, there's a comment at the top. If you want to know my favorite organizational supplies, you can grab those, guys. I would love to share them with you. You can just comment. I think you can comment organize, or you can go ahead and grab that link and it will take you to my list of favorite supplies. So you got to remember that this is going to go here. So I'm not going to worry about painting this bottom part really well. Okay. So that's done. I'm just going to set it to the side. I might come back to it. So who's crafted something this year? Have y'all crafted anything yet this year? Let me know if you've crafted something. I would love to know if you have and what you've crafted. Guys, one of the tricks to painting these, tell me what you've crafted or what you want to craft. Do you have any plans? Have you thought about it? I mean, I have some plans for crafting for 2020. I'm going to paint these the light green too, just so I have that green in 2 places. And this, guys, when you think about this, it doesn't really matter how you paint it because this is going to go here and these hands are going to go here. So it's going to cover up the edges. So Anita, girl, you're still painting Christmas kits. Good for you. Okay, I think that I need to have a Christmas crafting club because there's so many of us who were like, there's so many things we want to craft and we did not get it done. And we put it away and we forget about it. And then we grab, but just because, and to also reduce that crafter rush at Christmas. That's it, guys. That's done. Like, how fun is that, right? I think it would be so much fun to have a Christmas crafting club where you could just get ahead of the game. You could get some of that Christmas crafting out of the way early. Maybe like a wood cutout every month project and then like another project where you could go from the store. The only problem is sometimes sourcing it from the store is tricky during non-holiday months, right? I'm just going to put another coat on here so it's nice and covered. And then we're going to let that dry and see how it looks, but I think that that's going to look pretty good. Okay. And then we're going to add, let's do this in white. Yeah, maybe white. I don't want to use bright white. I'm going to use vintage white. Or maybe parchment. What do you guys think? Okay, so I don't really generally love bright white because like for his beard, I like it. But for paint, like in general, nothing is really. Linda Waddy, you're in the hospital, girl? What's going on? I think we're going to go. I'm going to go with parchment. I'm feeling the parchment. Yeah. When did you? Dixie, the first one was Mossy Meadow. If you're on my Telegram channel, guys, I'm going to drop you the paint supply list there. If you're not on Telegram and you want to hop on, I will put the banner up so you can hop on Telegram. There. Exclamation Telegram, no space, and you can hop on my Telegram channel and I'll drop the colors. Okay. Do you guys hear Speedy? He's so bad. Linda, what happened? So this is a creamy white. It's called vintage white. No, this is parchment. I just felt like the bright white was too much with this green. Look at Anita. She's working on cleaning out supplies she no longer uses. She used some of my tips yesterday to help. Go, Anita. Girl, I've got 4 bins down here that I'm clearing out later today. I cleared out stuff when we had the organizer come, but I'm going to get those cleared out today. And the stuff I know I'm not going to use, I am going to release and let go. I do have a bunch of styrofoam wreaths from the Dollar Tree that I'm not letting go of because I've been wanting to make holiday wreaths to hang on the back of my chairs for years. Okay. Now why? See, this is why I need a Christmas crafting club. Why I have not done it, I don't know, but I want to because then you can hang them on the back of your chairs with that beautiful ribbon. So here's this. Just super quick. Okay, so now we're going to do his hands. And I'm going to use Sunkissed Peach. This is Apple Barrel. I love this color for because it's so close. It's so close to my skin. There's lots of fun colors now. For flesh colors, hold on. Gail says she's getting organized too. Yeah, I would say we're all going to feel better and we're all going to be more productive in our crafting, y'all, if we get everything cleaned out. I'm trying to get some tape for these hands. You guys know I can't paint little things without tape. I was a couple minutes late. I added someone to the Amy and Art team today, and I am so excited about it. I just can't tell you guys how exciting it is. So Susie comes. She was here today helping finish up boxes, get everything together and packed for the Joyful Crafting Club. If you're wondering what I'm doing with this tape, guys, if you're new, I just switched gears on you, so hold on, I'll get back to that. But the tape is how I hold these small pieces together. And move them around and paint them quickly, and I don't lose them, right? I was talking to y'all about don't lose your pieces. But I'm trying to avoid. So I've got the Sunkissed Peach. I'm just kind of squirting a little on here so that I don't have to I added some white to that. Here we go. My fancy paint mixing. There we go. Because that is going to be better. Okay. There we go. A little less peachy. All right. So, I added someone to the Amy and Art team today, and I am so excited. Like, because it's just going to help me be better for you guys. Like, there's so many things I want to do. Let me tell you one today that I dropped the ball on. I wanted to have a paint color list ready for you to download during this video so that you could just grab it and go, right? You'd be like, hey, yes, I want to paint those. I want to use your colors. And you could grab and go. But I just didn't have time to get it done. And I started thinking about it last night, like the colors, and I knew what colors I wanted to use, blah, 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 all the things. And it just didn't happen because I was so busy. But if I have people who can help me with this, right? And who I can say, hey, I can shoot them a list of colors. Okay, I'm going to paint the clover. We're going to try this forest green and see how it goes. I don't like it. I'm not going to like it. I don't like it. Then, you know, I could say, hey, these are the colors I'm going to use, or these are some great St. Patrick's Day colors in general. And I can send it along, and then somebody else can just quickly make that for me. Then I can have it ready for you. But I just, like, I can't do. There we go. We're going to use this. We're going to use hunter green instead of forest green. It's just impossible to do everything. But I know one of the things that you guys ask me for the most are paint colors. What paint colors did you use? Well, if I can just paint something and take a picture of the paint colors I use, whoo, don't do that. Look what I just did. And send it, then I'm just looking for baby wipes to someone, and then they can put the document together and have it ready for you when I go live. You guys are getting better service, and that's totally what I want to do for you. And there's some things I just can't do when it's just me. So I added someone to the team today, and I just cannot wait. I haven't, it's not 100% official in terms of all the back end stuff, but once it is, I will tell you her name. I'm so excited. So, oh, much better. This is the color. There we go. That's what I wanted. Do you see how it's, okay, let me show you. It's kind of what I would call like stain-like looking. And I didn't want a super solid green on there. I'm going to clean this up and move it. My trash can is full. Trash day was yesterday. And the boys were supposed to. So yeah, I mean, I'm super excited to be able to bring them in to the fold and have some more help, and really to be able to better serve you. Tammy, hey girl, thank you for the sprinkles. Oh, that's super cute. Okay. So we don't have much left. I'm actually going to paint this, and this are going to be that parchment white. which is over here. I'm using here, this is mailing label sheets, if anyone's curious. Those are mailing label sheets. And did you guys hear Speedy? Joe, if you're watching, get Speedy. I'm going to move those there. We are going to paint this, and then we're going to start sanding and putting the finishing touches on. As soon as I get, let's see, what does this look like? I got a gold paint marker. Trying to remember if the kids ruined my black paint marker. I think they did. So I need some new paint markers. Okay, there's gold. I'm gonna grab my. Oh, you know what I got? I got this licorice. I know this is just like a hot mess of stuff right here, guys, but this is part of the creative process. I'm just opening my paint. So this is not an absolute black. So let's talk about that. When you are choosing colors and you're like, hey, I like things that are not maybe 100% black and not 100% white. And I know that looks very black, but this is not the pure black. This is a little less black. It's still licorice, but really cute. If you have paint markers, like, it's so much quicker and easier. But my black, but see, when this dries, it's going to be a little less black than the pure black, which is what I wanted. So Linda says she has blood clots in her lungs. Oh, girl. What are they saying? Are you going to be able to pop out of there soon? Or is it kind of... I'm going to test this marker. I think that works. It kind of works for gold. So the thing about paint markers and metallics is that it doesn't always show up exactly the way you think it will. So it's good to test it somewhere. See, like this, do you see the difference? This gold is shinier. This is the Painter's brand gold marker. And this just shows up a little shinier. Dixie says she likes the Soft Black by Deco Art. I haven't tried that one yet, girl, but I will. I got a wrought iron. I kind of buy more folk art than you guys know that, though, than Deco Art. And that's all she wrote there. Oh, and the word lucky. Where are we going to put the word lucky? I almost want to paint it gold. So, Kim, how did lunch go with your mama? Where were y'all? Did you come into Hilliard? Thank you for the sprinkles, Kim C. So guys, how was the new year? Did you have a great new year? I will tell you guys. So usually, and this is, I haven't really talked about this, but usually on the 31st, Joe and I, for the last, I don't know how many years, we've been like, it's been a rough year. Like it has been a rough year. Usually and we're like, it's gotta get easier. You know, Nate, our oldest, has special needs, and just sometimes things have been harder than maybe what we've wanted them to be, not just because of what goes on with him, but in general. Like the move was hard. The move to Ohio was hard. Joe's mom passed away the same year we moved to Ohio. That was hard. Getting the kids adjusted in new school was hard. I mean, we just had a lot of stuff. But I'll tell you what, this year on New Year's, we were like, 2023 was a good year. Okay. So I just painted that with a marker. See how pretty that looks? Very pretty. So, oh, you guys went to Bob Evans again. Okay. I guess that's where you guys it sounds like. I mean, I know we talked that one time about maybe getting together. We'll have to do that sometime when you come in. I need to know ahead of time so I can plan for it, because I'd love to grab a cup of coffee and chat. I know we talked about, I thought we were going to come out to the lake, but there's like nothing on the market. So if you guys who are new here, Kim and I are, we have a little rental house that we sold, and we need to buy something else. And we were going to go out, thinking about going out to the lake close to where Kim lives, but like the market is just, so guys, right now I'm just kind of sanding the top off and getting them cleaned up a little bit. The market is just not, there's nothing. There's very, very, very little on the market right now. So guys, I just go across, at least where we are. I looked, other places, but in Ohio, the housing market is really, it's low. So this is a tack cloth, guys. If you're new here, I just clean the dust off. See all that comes off. I'm gonna wipe my sandpaper on this to get any extra dust, because I forgot to sand the white first. I like to just give these like a nice once over. Just because it gives them a really smooth finish before I seal them. And it also takes off any like little rough edges that might come up when I'm painting. I don't normally sand my gold because it changes the way that it looks. Okay. So I don't know. So I'm always live Wednesday afternoons. Shoot for like 1:30ish on Wednesday afternoons. And then I'm trying to think, the craft around the clock times are, I try to get a consistent time. This week was different because of the holiday. So I'm trying to get Mondays at 2:30 if I can, because Susie's here until 2:30. So what I want to show you guys, did I bring the Velcro? I did. Okay. If you've not done like a smaller interchangeable sign, the Velcro dots are great. And so you can use the Velcro dots. I'm just looking for my decor wax. I remembered to buy a new bottle. You can buy the Velcro dots and use them in a lot of ways. Like, let's say that you have a 5-inch wood round sign or a 7-inch wood round, and you buy, like, let's just say you're at Hobby Lobby and you buy a heart from Hobby Lobby because you want a round sign with a heart on it to hang up for Valentine's Day. All right. Just walk with me through this whole thought process. Okay. Instead of gluing it on, you can use some Velcro dots and like paint the back a neutral color. I mean, if you want to get fancy and like Mod Podge the back and make it very, very holiday, you can. But let's say that you paint the back neutral and you Velcro dot on and then you paint your heart and then you Velcro dot it on, right? And you're going to put the Velcro dots in places like towards the middle. So next month, you can do a shamrock wood cutout. And you have a whole new sign and you don't have to paint the back. And so that's what I want you to think about with these interchangeable signs, because you can save a lot of time, a lot of storage space, and a lot of money when you do interchangeable signs. I have a interchangeable sign in my shop, a 12-inch sign that has attachments, and we can change the bow out on it. We can change the wording out on it. Super cute. And it's easy to do. And the attachments are so quick. And so you can change your seasonal decor really quickly that way. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit of distressing. I'm using a baby wipe. And I just want you guys to think about that when you're crafting, because I think so often we go, and we go with like one thing, right? And instead of thinking about, wait, hold on, how can I make this something that can really last more time and really like save me time and money, right? In my crafting. It's really simple to make. In fact, if you're in the Joyful Crafting Club and if you got the Valentine's tray, I have a piece in there that I'm going to suggest. I mean, don't have Velcro dots in the case but I'm going to suggest, hey, think about, just maybe not attaching this permanently. I can't tell you what it is, but that way you can use it over and over. I think we talked about that too when we made the door with the wreath. I said, you know what, if you want to, you can, use, what did we use? What is that wall putty stuff? Wall putty, right? And that will let you, we're going to get this bad boy done. That will let you change the bow on the wreath in and out, right? And then you can use it all year round. In fact, I just put that door in a box because I had it up, but I'm going to put it up for Easter. So I'm just going to do a little bit of distressing around the edges here. And then we're going to sand it out and we're going to put this bad boy together. And we are going to be done here. And I think we're going to be done in time. If not, it will be right after. Okay. So tell me in the comments, do you decorate for Valentine's Day? And do you decorate for St. Patrick's, or do you skip all of that? Let me know in the comments. Do you do Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's or no? I know some people, I feel like some people stop doing Valentine's Day when the kids leave the house. I'm just cleaning the edge of this wood. Y'all, you can clean it up with baby wipes if you are a little messy with your painting, and if it's not too. So tell me in the comments, do you decorate for Valentine's Day? Tammy S says both. Anita says some. Hey, Deanna, Happy New Year, my friend. Always makes me smile when I see your name. Okay. So Anita says she puts a few things out. Tammy does both. I love to. I mean, I love to do a tiered tray and a mantle for Valentine's Day. It's a lot of fun for me. Why I don't have like a Valentine's Day garland in my shop, I don't know. Okay, let's do some gluing. I'm going to show you guys this new Crafter super glue that I found. This is ultra liquid control. It is not the gel, guys, so it's thinner, okay? But it is the crafter's version of Super Loctite. It's not as, it comes out much quicker. Like the first time I used it, I gave it a good squirt and it went everywhere. I mean, everywhere. So this is not the gel, but it is really quick. See, like it's, well, Renee says not so much. Dixie does for both. Gail, when the kids were little, you don't do Valentine's Day. Okay. I may not get this done in time. I may have to finish it up and post the pic. I know Deanna decorates her desk at work for all the things. It's always so cute too. People probably really appreciate being able to come by and look at it too. Okay. I have not sealed this. So this hat, if you're wondering, this is a napkin. So you can decoupage on these hats. I really want to seal this. I'm going to seal this before I go any further because it's going to get tricky to seal if I don't. I may have to just post a picture when I'm done. But let me show you the main idea behind this and my system for this, because I'm going to have to hop off in a couple minutes because it's craft around the clock and there's someone else coming on. But I always, when I'm doing these, I have a system. I always put the rough part down. This is the scratchy part of your Velcro dot. And I put the soft part on the removable piece. A couple reasons that I do that. One is because it helps me remember what I do. Two is when I take this part off, I can wrap it, y'all, and put it in a drawer or whatever, and I don't have anything scratchy. So if I layer it on top of something, I'm not worried about it, like rubbing and scratching. So when you're going to do these, come up with a system for your mind that you can remember. When I ship the attachments for these, I always ship, there's 3 sets of Velcro dots that comes with each attachment so that you don't have to go buy Velcro dots. So like we cut 3 and it comes like in the little pack like that. And that way you won't have to mess with it. Let's seal this. So I'm going to use the satin varnish. Hey, Brenda. Thanks for the question. Brenda asked, what is craft room craft? So it's craft round the clock, and it is it's a really fun crafting group that I'm part of. Okay. Yeah, I'm done here in 2 minutes. So Joe's just letting me know he's got to get Luke. And we have crafting all day long, and it's a really fun group. If you're not part of Craft Round the Clock, I don't think I tagged it. I'll pop a link in afterwards. You can go request to join the group. They're super fun, and it's just a lot of fun, different types of crafting. And the lady, Tracy Campbell from My Sweet Home Living, is kind of our fearless leader, and she's just the sweetest thing in the world. So Dixie had a question. She said, do I super glue the dots? No. So there's adhesive on the back of the dots, and I just use the adhesive. I mean, you totally could add a dot of super glue to just bump up that sticking power if you wanted. You absolutely can, but I never have. So I'm just using this satin varnish, and what this does, it just puts a nice seal on your pieces. Hey, Angie. This is my friend Angie. We've been friends for, it's been 2 years, girl. 1.5 years. Sorry. So my time is up. Oh, thank you so much for being here with me for Craft Around the Clock and for crafting. I'll post a picture of this on my page when I'm done with it. It's going to be so cute. Can't wait to show you the finished gnome. Y'all, thank you I know. So Dee and I have songs for each of my kids to remind me to pick them up. And Luke's is AC/DC. I hope that Facebook doesn't do something because that went off during sometimes, if you can't play music, but I turned it off. But anyway, thank you guys for being here with me and spending part of your Wednesday with me. I will show you this finished craft. I'll take a picture and post it. Y'all keep crafting and spreading the joy in the world to the beautiful things you make. The world needs your creativity. And go on and hop over to the Craft Around the Clock group for the next presenter. I absolutely can't wait to see what they're going to make. And I love y'all. Mwah. And again, drop !Telegram. I'm going to send you the supply list. All right. Have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.